Welcome, 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 great people, business owners, and entrepreneurs. It's Kingdom Air Titanium, Andre Dre Waters. I'm going to tell you point blank, period. You want to thank the individual that invited you to this 30-minute bold, clean energy underground campaign. Say, what is both business owners and entrepreneurs? First, I want to salute all my business owners and entrepreneurs. Small businesses fund the economy nationally, internationally. So hats off to you. I salute all you all. And I know your time is very valuable. I am a serial entrepreneur as well. I have 6 businesses. I have a few um, traditional businesses, and I have a few relationship marketing, um, word of mouth marketing. The best term is relationship. And we know your network is your net worth. So a little bit about me. I tell people I'm from everywhere. Did military as well, and I'm grateful that for having any veterans listening in. Hats off to you and any families that serve in the military. Salute you as well. Now we understand that business owners, you're pretty productive. Most people say they busy, but most busy people are broke. I know you all are productive. Okay, so the beautiful thing here, I'm going to add value to what you already doing. You're taking notes, you want to write down, add value. I'm going to add value what you're doing. I'm not new to this. I've been in this industry for 14 years. I've worked extensively with business owners and entrepreneurs, successful people, wealthy people, and still do. Matter of fact, if you're on Facebook, I'm Andre Dre Waters. And you can see yesterday, Mr. Earl Toon of Easy Choice Tint and auto towing and a combination of various things. He is our newest partner in the program to start building his solar brokerage as well. And if you look at here, if you look at YouTube video and the individual that have connected you to this information, I was on the front lines of CBD. And you all know how CBD was, it exploded. Some of you may not, but during the time, the most crucial time in this country and on the planet was during the virus. And there is a 10-minute video that I did in reference to Miss Faber Scredo. And it shows you how to get your time freedom back. Because Miss Faber Scredo, she's already a millionaire. She's down in Virginia Beach. Okay, she owns the Phelan Oriental restaurant. It's a family business. And Miss Faye Lynn, I remember when I sat down and you all picture back at the beginning of the virus, the pandemonium, what was going on in this country. But one thing you do here, and you play Simon Says, I'm going to show you how to do less and achieve more. Now, Miss Faber Scredo in that video, she did $8,000, about $8,000 in 5 weeks. Okay. This was April. All right. The virus started like mid-March, something along those lines. So you're talking about like the end of March, April. She did 5 weeks, $8,000. And you'll see in the video where she said, and I asked her, how many hours did you put in those 5 weeks? She's like, maybe 2 or 3 hours. Now, she only has the restaurant. For restaurant owners, you guys know how that encompasses your time. She also have an insurance business, and she has healthy cookware. And I don't know what other businesses they have, but Senior Vice President Miss Karen, of course, would know some of the other businesses that she had. But nevertheless, because of the systems and the processes, then we would set your store up just like we set her store up in reference to solar. So you have those desktop banners, and we have the banners in the store, and this is all neatly done. If you go to my YouTube channel, Kingdom Air Titanium, and also on my Facebook page, you will see Miss Mila Swanson. She's on the Asian market in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and how we set up her store as well with the banners. And what's amazing is the way we got connected to Miss Faber Scredo. She was visiting Jacksonville, her and some other business owners and serial entrepreneurs, and they stopped through the Asian market. And when they seen these banners in reference to CBD and how the store was set up, they was like, oh my goodness. And that's what caught their interest. So, and on those banners, what we do and these posters will have your website and we'll have our information. So you continue to move. Not only that, we'll actually come into your business, we'll set up and educate your customers so it don't take away from what you were doing. I was traveling around the country during the virus, reading the governor's executive orders so I can help small business owners and entrepreneurs, help them keep their doors open. And I'm grateful to God that we did, because once they became essential business owner, if you were marketing CBD, you became an essential business owner. That means your current business that you were doing, the doors was open on that. So they generated significant amounts of money, these business owners in various parts of the country in CBD. Simultaneously, it kept their doors open. So I'm grateful for that, and so they are as well. So now it's solar, and this is what I want everybody to understand. Solar is 100 times bigger than CBD, and CBD is tremendous. Okay, I would have been at $1 million a month in CBD. Okay, but guess what? Those type numbers are doable here with just a brokerage of 50 is $300,000 a month. A brokerage of 50. Okay, so you connect me to your individuals, and I have a team of leaders, and we move as a liaison to support and help you. All right, so we'll continue to add value. And one thing I tell you, like I've told some of the pastors, nonprofit leaders, business owners, business 101 is what? What is business 101? Investment 101. Put your time, your money, your resources in what gives you the biggest return with less time. And this is one of the things that solar does. Because as I informed Mr. Earl Toon yesterday and some of my other business owners, what happens is with Harbor, we take an educational approach, number one. And Harbor is a hybrid business. Harbor Solar, if you're taking notes, that's Harbor, Harbor, Harbor Solar. And the CEO of the Millionaire Clubs went through about 20 solar companies. They was flown in by CEOs. Matter of fact, Mr. Marshall Forson, the CEO of the Millionaires Club, okay, he was going to start his own solar company. So him and his partner, Miss Ashley Cooper, out of Chicago, they were flown into companies and visited companies by presidents and CEOs of companies, and they put their stake here at Harbor. And I'm partnering with them. We was in previous business together. We did amazing things, and we are the individuals that we believe on getting out in our communities. And they have, several traditional businesses as well, serial entrepreneurs too. Now, as I was saying, the beautiful thing about Business 101, we putting our resources in what gives us the optimum result with less time. And that's what it does here. I've built and I've created systems and processes so it protects your integrity and it protects your time. Okay. So if you own the job, most business owners, you own a job. Basically, that's what it is. Okay. The business own you in most cases. This helps get your freedom. And once you put, maybe it's an hour a day, maybe it's 30 minutes, whatever it is, you connect me to individuals. And then I move accordingly. And once this happens, I can guarantee you when you realize, just like these pastors and bishops and uh, business owners have done over the years, they were like, where is this money coming from? I didn't really do anything. And once that happens, trust me, you will start putting even more time in. It makes sense because you see your returns on your investments, your ROIs. You see how that happened if you're doing limited time. So you already know what's going to happen when you put even more time. But at the end of the day, you do this at your pace. Now, we want to get you to the place of owning a system. This is why I build systems and processes. So the system is making money. Also, to invest it, because you got to understand, too, I'm a business finance account major, tax course by a multi-millionaire over, 10 years ago now. And she showed me how to increase paychecks. I taught myself to increase retirement checks and a lot of the secrets and principles of the wealthy. So we have places to assist you with that as well. Because when you understand money, it's not about making it. It's easy to make money. It's about retaining that money, multiplying that money, and most importantly, protecting it. Okay? And living a legacy for your children. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, studies show, we don't need to really talk about employees because you guys are not employees. All right. But these are some of the studies what's happening with employees, and this is serious. They don't have enough to cover 1 month of expenses. 1/3 of employees that earn $100,000 are paycheck to paycheck. And sadly, a lot of business owners make a lot of money, but it's the profit what we're interested in. It doesn't matter how much money you make. What are you profiting? Okay. So when people tell me I made it, what did you profit? Okay. So retirement, for you all that's looking at retirement, I know that you are business owners, entrepreneurs, you've been going hard for decades. Some of you, this is what you need: 1 million in savings. Gen Z millennials need 3 million. The Wealth Care Financial Report also said, look at these guidelines, and Gen Z and millennials should have 500,000 in retirement savings by 25, 1 million by age 40, 2 million by age 50, 3 million by age 60. Why is this important to us? Because these are children. These are our grandchildren. This is making sense. Now, 4 things to evaluate in every opportunity. Timing. The timing right now is impeccable for where we are, period, right? The government is backing this with 30% tax credit. It's called investment tax credit, the ITC. They increased it, yes, to 2030 and 2032 and increased it to 30%. And of course, we have the leadership. Mr. Josh Hatch named the company Harbor. Why? Because there were so many solar companies out there. It's more regulation now, but there were so many solar companies out there just taking people for money. I had City Council, Miss Brenda McNair, one of my students, one of my former partners, and of course, she's coming into the solar business as well. She was on the line yesterday, and I mentioned about how crazy it is, and one of her patrons, because she is a serial entrepreneur too. And in her salon, I remember I was talking about how crazy this was one day on the line. And she said, yeah, I want you to talk to one of my patrons. One of her clients was there 80 years young. They came out, the door knockers came out. No, not it won't Harbor Solar. Oh, no. But one of the door knockers came out from one of these companies. And they basically, she said that she's 80 years young. She said they tricked her basically into it. Then the next day they was there with solar panels to put on her roof, and that's when she called. I think it was her grandson, and they got attorneys involved and stuff like that. My point is the due diligence is being done here already. Okay? But you still do yours. A+ rating. We're a debt-free company. We're a hybrid company. We're a traditional company. We still door knock. The company is 7 years young. That's what took them to debt-free. Door knocking. However, last year, Mr. Josh Hatch said, we want to be able to push the envelope. We want to get this to the masses to be a blessing to families across the country. So they added the Zoom perspective of it so individuals don't have to go in your home. You do it remotely. So now 30 minutes to an hour, a Solar Pro, when someone submit their bill, that Solar Pro, you're connecting with the Solar Pro, and 30 minutes to an hour, it's a done deal. So imagine that. We'll talk about those splits in a minute on that. But you're talking about $3,500 to $7,000 on the split. Are the products and services, do they make sense? Is there a demand for it? Of course it is. It's a demand for solar, not just solar, renewable energy as a whole, and clean energy. Why? Because the grid is dated 50 years old. It's outdated. There's no recruit required, no high pressure sales. We take an educational approach, no experience. Earn while you learn. It's simple. We got the systems and processes. And you know this gentleman here. If you don't, you definitely want to Google this gentleman here. He is a humble multi-billionaire, Mr. Warren Buffett, and he has invested in common sense investment. And that's how he generated his wealth, investing in what makes sense. And Mr. Warren Buffett says energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in history. Are you kidding me? Now, we also have smart home coming soon too. This is pretty huge. Now, 130 million individuals' homes in the United States are plugged into the grid of non-renewable energy fossil fuels. 5 million homes use solar. So solar's not on trial. And you better know I have solar and all the benefits. Increase my value in my home about $30,000. Are you kidding me? Now, an investment tax credit was $10,000. All right. And in your particular state, they're offering, in various states, they're offering even more incentives on that state level and on the local level too. In 2021, someone switched to solar every minute. In 2023, someone switched to solar every 39 seconds. 86 million homes qualify. Well, of course, 81 million now because 5 million are on it. Everybody understanding this. This is just amazing. Now, solar has grown like 167% in the last 10 years, in the last decade. It took 40 years to go from 0 to 1 million solar customers, and 8 years to go from 1 million to 5 million customers. In the next 10 years, solar industry is expecting to install more than 450 gigawatts. You're talking about doubling the next 5 years every year. So solar's about to be a $1 trillion industry by the time the year is out here, and going to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry. This is pretty amazing. Now, this is what we added a couple of weeks ago to our arsenal here to bless and transform lives. What is community solar? We're talking community solar. Community solar enables any resident or business to take advantage of solar, even renters and apartment dwellers. This is pretty impressive. No installation and no maintenance needed. Of course, you're saving money on your energy bill. I mentioned this 30% tax credit. And everyone that's paying a light bill, you're paying for the infrastructure of solar right now. You're investing in solar. Your light bill has been going up over the last years, continue to go up for the next few years. Why? Because of the MRP, the MYRP. That's the multi-rate plan and the multi-year rate plan. Your power companies, your energy companies have went to the public commissions and asked for more monies to increase your bills. And in some places, like in North Carolina, what, 4.3%. So your bill's going to continue to go up over and over again. I have a document of this as well. You can request that document from the individual that shared this YouTube video with you. You can request the document. I have the states where it's on the books for the next few years. Now, the advantages of community solar is solar savings for all with no roof required, guaranteed savings. Rent or own, no matter if you rent or own it, you can get it. Residential, commercial, no upfront payments. That's huge. No solar panels on your roof, locally generated. Now, rooftop solar. Now, we got to understand, guys, we got to combat and we got the solution to seal poverty. So what is that? Seal poverty. We must go solar. We must go solar. Why is this? If you have a home, you must go solar. You say, why is that? Especially if you look like me. This is the reason being. Does your property value increases your 4.1 to 10% the moment the glass hits your roof. 4.1 to 10%. Okay? Now watch this. You think about this. Without solar on your roof, the value of your home is not going to increase. That means the value of your community didn't increase. So solar is going to become the norm. Solar is going to become the norm. In the next 8 years, it's on the books in various states that everyone has to have solar. I say I give it 3 to 5. Top maximum 5 years. Everyone will have to have solar. Now watch this. When solar becomes the norm, my question to you, are the government at that point, will the government still be giving you 30% tax credits and incentives? Will that still be happening? We already know the answer, no. Now, this is what I want you to understand too. The interest rates, my interest rate like what, 5.99 for my solar panels, that investment. You follow me? What's going to happen as more people continue to come in? We already got 5 million on it. What's going to happen with the lenders? They're going to increase the interest rates. Does that make sense? Now, back to seal poverty. We have the solution to seal poverty. Because watch this. At the moment that solar becomes the norm in your community, in the country, once it becomes the norm, that means you're going to be locked in your community wherever you are in reference to increasing property value. So if you don't have solar at that point, it ain't, once you get it, because it's mandatory now, there's not going to be any incentives. That means our communities is going to be locked in with no solar. This is why the education is key. So if you're a homeowner, you got to get solar. Why? Because it's going to increase that property value and your community value. That's simple. You can sell your excess energy to the electric company help protect and save the planet for the next generation. I did a 5-minute YouTube video, and the individual that invited you's probably already shared it with you. If not, you can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to my Facebook page, Andre Dre Waters. But 5 minutes, I showed without rooftop solar what my bill looked like this past January, what it looked like a prorated month, a partial month with solar, which was like $71. Then the next month was like 35, and then my bill I just seen a few days ago, $15. $15 still being connected to the grid. So you're still going to be connected to the grid, your local energy company. However, the majority of your power is coming through your solar panel. So you think about it. My bill, last bill, $15, Progress Duke, $133 for my solar panel. Are you kidding me? In the middle, y'all got this. Amazing, right? We've been around, like I said, since 7 years. I already mentioned that. We're headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. We operate in 23 states with rooftop solar, 11 states for community solar as well. Okay? Now, that's pretty huge. Why? Because we got Jersey, we got New York as well, and there's a few others. Go to my page, you will see those listed. We have the world-class education and top-notch training and also personal development. Dr. Eric Thomas, currently the #1 motivation speaker in the planet, is on our executive board with Harbor Solar. Okay? And here's a testimonial from the Cross family out in Georgia. August 2021, $221. August 2022, $123. Looking at 25 years savings, $35,000. Estimated home value increased 23,000. Tax credit 10,000. You kidding me? Estimated total financial value $70,000. If you want to get wealthy, identify where the masses are going and get there first. There's 7 ways we get paid: rooftop solar, community solar. Let's think about even community solar. Okay, let's think about a apartment complex with 1,000 individuals in it. The average commission for community solar is $100 $145. Let's just say $100 a deal. $100 a deal times 1,000, you just did $100,000. Partner sales, revenue share, infinity bonus, mentor bonus, leadership bonuses. There it is. Rooftop solar on average $3,500 to $7,000 per residential customer. Community solar $100 $145 residential customers based on usage at the home. Between 17 and 30 days, you get accepted into the program of community solar. Revenue share paid out down through the generations. Here is the powerful training system and pay system here. So tier 1, you're a solar apprentice. So as a solar apprentice, you basically getting a split of 50%. All right. You say, well, how did I get all the money? You become a solar consultant. You complete your apprentice academy, 3 mentor deals. That means you're on the line with 3 training deals. Okay. And then you close your own deals and you earn the $3,500 to $7,000. Solar Pro, you do 5 solo sales. Okay. So when you do 5 deals by yourself, then pass that solar exam, now you're at the $3,500 to $7,000 average commission. And we have a fast track with the Solar Plus Consultant Pack. Taking those, write down Consultant Plus Pack. That's the pack you want to roll to do big business. Okay? That's $199 one time, $99 a month. Now, the money breakdown, I did a 5-minute video, okay? And I did for a brokerage of 10 to 20 individuals in your solar brokerage, you do $1 million a year. With 10 to 20, just doing 1 deal a week. Okay? 5 bills, submitting 5 qualified bills gives you 1 deal. So with 10 to 20 individuals submitting 5 bills a week, 1 deal closed, they doing that, you do $1 million a year with 10 to 20 individuals. Are you kidding me? Now with a solar brokerage of 50, I did 11-minute video. The individual that shared that with you, they'll send you that one. Okay? 50 in your solar brokerage, $350,000 a month, with them doing 1 deal a week and you doing 1 deal yourself a week as a solar pro. Are you kidding me? So check out those 5 and 10 minute videos. The only thing that's not on those videos is the community solar. That's the 7th way to get paid. The infinity bonuses is very lucrative. This is on top of your revenue share. This is a bonus that can be from $500 to over $20,000 plus in your brokerage. The mentor bonus on the consultant pack, $25. Consultant plus pack, as I mentioned earlier, 50 on the first level. That's the personal. You bring in individuals. This additional money, $15 on level 2, $10 on level 3. We're talking about the binary here. You build 2 sides, left side, right side. While you guys sit in an excellent position right now, is because the company is allowing us. If you look at this video within the next 8 hours or so, you're in a position to be at the top of the brokerage. And if you miss the next 8 hours, you definitely want to be getting in ASAP. Why? Because it's only 2 legs. So once you're in, then guess what? Everyone else is going to be going under. So the quicker you're getting in, because it's a binary, this is a beautiful thing. And what I'm going to do as I'm dropping partners in, I'm putting them to the bottom of the brokerage. So it helps everyone on their leadership lifestyle bonus benefit. So you're going to have one side already running and moving because I'm a runner. I build people. And as building people, it creates teams. All right? And for the individual that's sharing this with you, you're on the foundation of helicopters and jet season with WPGW. That's correct. I said helicopters and jets. I'm not exaggerating. Look at the leadership lifestyle bonuses. This is the reason the Consultant Plus pack is important as well here, because you do the same work, but you get a bigger payout. That's the difference in between the Consultant and the Consultant Plus pack. Look at this right here. Level 1, 3 partners. 2 partners on one side of your brokerage, 1 partner on the other side of the brokerage. $25 payout per week. Total monthly $100. Now, think about I got Senior Vice President Ms. Karen Tolosa on. She's the first Filipino-Japanese Senior Vice President in the state of North Carolina. Now, Senior Vice President Karen had a few thousand individual organizations, a couple thousand, I know, minimum, okay? At least 2,000. Now, let's look at this compensation plan compared to where she was there in the previous program. So she would be at level 9 as well as my mother, Pastor Thelma Waters and Deacon Brady Waters. Okay, and my mother only brung like 3, 4 partners into the program personally. Her and my pop. And I was a blessing to them. And of course, they're in this program as well, and a couple other my businesses. Now, when you look at level 9, you see 1,000 and 1,000 on one side, 1,000 on the other side. Senior Vice President Ms. Karen, with this compensation plan with the previous team and family she had, she'd have been at $6,250 a week, $25,000 a month. Are you kidding me? And some of you all, and especially I got business owners and entrepreneurs, so I already know for you guys connected, 3,000, 5,000 individuals across this country and international, that's just a done deal for you. But the beautiful thing is you can pick out your number. And this chart right here is based on the Consultant Plus pack. Okay? Now, the electric cars, I seen this one to the far right. I was like, oh my goodness, I seen this a few days ago. I was about to get on 40 there. I was like, what is that? I said, it's got to be an electric car. And what's crazy is when I pulled up the slides to do the solar educational session for business owners and entrepreneurs campaign here, I was like, that's the car. So trips and experiences, we got industry leading recognition. We believe in recognizing. So you want to put your last name on that $100,000 right there, earner. Last name on that $250,000. Then your last name on that $1 million one, right? Go ahead and put your name there. So come on, let's roll. Joan Harbor. The most popular one on how to get started is the Consultant Plus pack. $199 one-time onboarding fee. $99 monthly educational cost. And guys, understand this, all this is a tax write-off. Okay? I did tax with Jackson Hewitt 4 years, completed a tax course by a multi-millionaire like 10 years ago. Business financing account, major a few classes for my master's in business. I'm grateful and I'm humble. Okay? Access Harbor, that's what you can do with the $199. Get certified as a solar consultant, get special solar consultant training, fast track to solar consultant. One deal and then you're a solar consultant. So that means you want to be an apprentice after the one deal. And that one deal can be your own deal. You get paid. You're a homeowner. You get paid on your own deal. I got like $1,500 off my own deal. Oh, yeah. Consultant pack, $99 one time, onboarding fee, $49.97 monthly educational cost. You access the Harvard Tech and Education platform, get certified as a consultant. Then we have the Soul Ambassador, which is free. The Soul Ambassador is $500 to $1,000. That's it. You close a deal of $5,000, you only get $500 depending on the size of that your unit. Okay, excuse me, your panels, your system, should I say? Whether it's a 6 kilowatt system or above, $500 or $1,000. That's the max you're gonna get. That's it. No training, none of anything else come with that. That is free. Trust me, when you see a few deals pass by you, you won't stay there long. Now, the beautiful thing is for our customers can refer 3 and it's free for them. Our customers can refer 3 and it's free for them. Refer 3 active customers to our academy, and hello, you got free access. This is beautiful. And there'll be more details on this as well. We've launched this in the last week or two. Okay. Now, what are you most interested in? We got a few type people. Some people say, hey, listen, I want to do that free savings analysis. See if I qualify. First, you want to see if you qualify for solar. You say, what it takes to qualify? Submit your bill, get a copy of your bill, okay? Send that to the individual, a picture of your bill, or give it to them if you're there with them, and they're going to submit that bill, okay? Now, if you don't feel comfortable with that, that's fine as well. You can go to their website and you can submit their bill through your website and set an appointment with the Solar Pro. And they'll tell you what your savings is going to be. They'll tell you what your tax credit is. As a matter of fact, they can tell you if you partner up how much money you would actually make as a partner on your own deal. You can become a consultant or consultant plus pack. Remember, I highly recommend a consultant plus pack, especially individuals that's listening to this. You wouldn't dare cheat yourself like that, okay? Or you can become an ambassador. Now, there are 81 million eligible homes left. What will your impact be, okay? Remember, you're going to plug into this personal growth and self-development. I have systems and processes to protect you. And this is a safe harbor here. This is why Mr. Josh had named the company Harbor, as I alluded to a few moments ago, because there are companies, there were tons of them that were popping up everywhere, solar companies, and guess what was going on? They say I'm gonna do $1 billion in 3-4 months, and they scamming people and doing all kinds of other stuff. And then these other companies as well, they got the compensation plans the way they are. It's almost impossible unless you're someone like myself and other individuals that have built and created large teams and organizations. That's the only way. This is why this is a safe harbor. Everybody understand? So we thank you for dialing in. This is Kingdom Air Titanium, Andre Dre Waters. You definitely want to get the back with the individual that invited you and connect with them ASAP so you can get into their solar brokerage, be at the top of the brokerage, and keep moving and keep growing. As we continue to be successful, I'm about to do solar tours all over the country as I was doing CBD all over the country. Now money tours, now it's solar time and renewable energy. So I'm looking forward to being your city and your state. As I say, as I travel around the country and sometimes international, I love each and every one of you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. But most important, more important, love yourself more than anything else on this planet outside of God, and outside of God, love yourself more than anything else. Because truly to love others, you must love yourself first. Thanks. God bless. Have an amazing day. This is Kingdom Air Titanium, but NASCO Dre Waters. God bless.